Welcome to this Power Vinyasa Flow. We will use power moves to strengthen and tone your whole body. We will also do stretches to balance out the power moves and to make you feel strong and refreshed. We will begin in extended child's pose. Bring your big toes together, open your knees wide apart. And first, take a moment to find nice long spine. Loop those shoulder blades down together your back. Take an inhale here, and with your exhalation, start walking your hands out in front of you and folding your torso down, gently bringing your forehead on the mat. Relax the hips towards the heels. Close your eyes, relax your face and your body. Start bringing your awareness to your breath. Observe it coming in and going out until it settles in a relaxed, natural rhythm. And if you get distracted by your thoughts, just notice them and then let them float by like clouds, gently bringing your attention back to the inhales and the exhales. Just come into the now, let everything go. Now let's take one more cycle of breath here in your child's pose. Take a full breath in through your nostrils and open mouth, exhale. Nice. You can slowly start moving out of your child's pose, bringing yourself into tabletop position, all fours. Let's begin with few rounds of cat-cow to child's pose. Take an inhale, lift your sit bones, drop your belly, open your chest. And long exhale, rounding your spine, release your head, chin to chest, and wave your body back down towards the child's pose. Inhale forward to cow, and exhale to cat, and back to your child's pose. So finding a bit of a wave in the spine, nice fluid motion, moving slowly and mindfully with your breath. Take a few more rounds at your own pace. Let's take a one more round. Inhale, drop your belly, opening your chest. And exhale, cat. And slowly sending those hips back to your child's pose. Very nice. Coming back, tabletop position, bringing your spine back to neutral. From here, moving to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. So grip the ground with the fingertips, so rooting down through the index finger knuckles, and then slowly start lifting your tailbone up and back towards the sky. So first bend your knees, lengthen through the spine. You can slowly start bending one knee at a time, walk it out if it feels good, or finding stillness in your down dog. Externally rotate the upper arm, spreading the shoulder blades wide and drawing your ribs and your navel in. Letting your head release down. Relax your face, your jaw. And gently drawing your chest towards your legs. Very nice. From here, let's find stillness in your down dog. Take an inhale to lift both heels up as high as you can. Open mouth, exhale, gently pressing those heels back and down. One more time. Inhale, lift both heels. Exhale, release. Now let's hold the stretch for one more cycle of breath. Very nice. From here, moving to ragdoll position. So bend your knees, look between your hands. So slowly start walking your feet towards your hands, making sure you have your feet hip width apart and parallel. Bend your knees generously here, folding your torso over your thighs. You can hold your opposite elbow. And just take a moment here, allowing your spine to relax, settle into this pose, releasing your head, relax your neck. And if it feels good, you can add gentle movements, maybe gently swaying side to side, shifting your weight to one foot and then the other. Maybe shifting the weight forward to the balls of your feet and then back to your heels. If you'd like to shake your head, little yes and little no. To loosen up your neck. Beautiful. One more big inhale here. And with your exhalation, release your fingertips down to the floor. Grounding through the soles of your feet, you can slowly start rolling your spine all the way up to standing. Lifting your head up loud. And then take a moment to stand nice and tall, grounding through all four corners of your feet, drawing your tailbone down, lifting your kneecaps up, and pulling your navel slightly in towards the spine. Draw those shoulder blades down to gather your back and turn your palms facing forward, opening through the chest. Soften your shoulders down from your ears. We will begin with 2 rounds of Surya Namaskar, Sun Salutation. Let's take an inhale, sweep the arms out and up overhead, and exhaling, slowly swan dive forward and down, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, your halfway lift, palms to your shins. Exhaling, step your right foot back, drop your back knee down, toes back. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up overhead, Anjaneyasana. And as you exhale, release the hands back to the floor. Inhale, step back to plank position. And exhale, release the knees, chest and chin to the floor. Inhaling through the hands, low cobra, lift open through the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Let's take 2 more breaths here. One more full breath in. Exhaling, releasing the breath out. Take an inhale here Exhale, step your right foot forward between your hands. Drop your back knee down and tuck your toes. Your Anjaneyasana. Take a nice full breath in. Sweep the arms out and up overhead. Exhaling, release the fingertips back to the floor and stepping your back foot to meet your front. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhaling, fall down, Uttanasana. Inhaling, swan dive up, sweeping the arms out and overhead, palms together. And exhale, bring your hands at your heart. One more cycle of breath here. With your exhalation, softening those shoulders down from your ears. Going to the other side. Inhaling, Urdhva Hastanasana. Exhaling, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhaling into your half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step your left foot back, drop your knee down and tuck your toes. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, sweeping your arms out and up overhead. Exhale, release, floating your arms down and stepping back into plank position. Inhale here. Exhale, releasing the knees, chest, and chin to the floor. Inhale, low cobra. Hug those elbows in towards your torso. And with your exhale, release, press it back, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Let's take a 2 more deep breaths here. Very nice. Inhale here. And with your exhalation, step your left foot forward between your hands. Drop your right knee down and tuck your toes. Inhaling Anjaneyasana. Exhale, releasing those hands back to the floor and stepping your back foot to meet your right. Inhale, lift to halfway lift. Exhaling fully into your Uttanasana. Grounding through those feet. Inhale all the way up to standing. Sweep your arms up and overhead. And exhale, gather your hands at your heart. Very nice, yogis. Let's follow the same sequence one more time. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up overhead. Bring your palms together. And exhaling to your forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, palms to your shins, halfway lift. Exhale, plant those hands and step your right foot back. Drop your knee down and tuck your toes. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Sweeping your arms out and up overhead. And as you exhale, release your hands back down. Step back to plank position. Inhaling here. And exhale, releasing the knees, chest, and chin to the floor. Inhale, low cobra. Draw those shoulder blades down to carry your back open through the heart. Exhale, release. Coming back, downward facing dog. Very nice. Let's take 1 more breath in. And full breath out. Inhale here. Exhaling, low line. Step your right foot between your hands. Drop your back knee down and tucking your toes. And inhaling to your Anjaneyasana, half crescent lunge. Exhale, release your hands down, stepping your back foot to meet your front. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, folding your torso down. Grounding through your heels, rising all the way up to standing, palms together, and exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Left side yogis, inhale, keeping your arms out and up overhead. Exhale, Uttanasana, your forward fold. Inhaling, lift your heart, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot back, bring your back knee down, untuck your toes. Nice and deep inhale into your Anjaneyasana, half crescent lunge. And as you exhale, release your hands down, stepping back, plank position. Inhaling here, and with your exhale, release the knees, chest and chin to the floor. Inhale, firmly press the tops of your feet to the floor so you can lift your torso into your low cobra. And exhaling, release, pressing back, Adho Mukha Svanasana, your down dog. Let's take a nice breath in. Exhale, stepping your left foot forward between your hands. Bring your right knee down, your toes straight. Sweeping your arms out and up overhead, half crescent lunge. And exhale, releasing your hands down. Step your right foot to meet your left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale your forward fold, Uttanasana, release your head. Inhale, grounding through your feet, rising all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to your heart. Well done, yogis. Let's stay here for one more cycle of breath. Moving on, yogis. Let's this time flow full Chaturanga Dandasana. Let's take an inhale, sweeping your arms out and up overhead. And as you exhale, folding your torso down, releasing your head. Inhale, palms to your shins, halfway lift. And as you exhale, plant your hands and step one leg at a time back to your plank position. Take an inhale to shift your weight forward into your toes. Exhale, finding your Chaturanga, elbows over your wrists. Inhale, flip your feet, open your chest, upward facing dog. Lift your knees, your thighs from pressing away from your yoga mat. And with your exhalation, downward facing dog. One more cycle of breath. Moving to our next flow, down dog to plank. Inhale, gliding to plank position, making sure you have your shoulders over your wrists. And as you exhale, waving yourself back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, plank position, strong core, slightly doming through your upper back. And exhale, sending those hips up and back into your downward facing dog. 3 more times, yogis. Inhale to your plank. Exhale, waving yourself back into your downward facing dog. And again, inhale, round through the spine, bring yourself to plank position. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rolling forward into your plank position. And then waving yourself back into your downward facing dog. Let's do it again. Inhale to your plank. And exhale, push it back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Now let's add Chaturanga push-up from here. So let's take an inhale, again bringing yourself to plank position. Shift the weight forward into your toes and lower to Chaturanga push-up. Press into your hands back to plank position and send your hips back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale into your Chaturanga push-up. Press yourself back into your plank. Send your hips back, down dog. One more time, yogis, you got this. Inhale, plank position. Exhale your Chaturanga push-up. Plank position, inhale. And press it back, downward facing dog. Well done. Let's take a one more cycle breath here in your down dog. Take a nice and deep breath in. And long, full breath out. Beautiful. Let's take an inhale. Softly bend your knees. Look between your hands. And as you exhale, step or hop your feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift your Ardha Uttanasana. And as you exhale, bow fully, release your head, Uttanasana. Then slowly roll yourself all the way up to standing, sweeping your arms out and up overhead. And with your exhalation, hands to your heart. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, your halfway lift. Exhale, step it back, plank position. And this time, let's hold your plank for about 5 breaths. So in your plank position, make sure engaging your legs. So the toes are just under your heels, engaging your quadriceps. Slightly pulling your navel in and up towards the spine and doming through your upper back. Firmly pressing away from your yoga mat. Pulling your front ribs in and finding nice and long breaths. Make sure not crunching your neck. Looking down between your hands. One more breath here. Beautiful. From your plank position, moving to side plank, first off on your left hand. So make sure you have your shoulder over your wrist and then start turning your heels to the left. Option to stack your feet or bringing your right foot in front of your left. Bring your hands to your hip first and really engage those abdominals to lift your hips. Start squeezing your legs together and then maybe extending your right arm up towards the ceiling. Holding your side plank for a few breaths. Stay strong here, so firmly pressing away from your yoga mat. And maybe if you like to add on, you can do plank tree pose variation. So bending your right knee, placing the sole of your foot on your left leg, and keep lifting those hips up high. Beautiful. One more breath in. Exhale. And then slowly start pivoting yourself, turning your right knee forward, and then stepping your foot between your hands into your low lunge. Inhale into your high lunge, crescent lunge. Really energizing through your fingertips, reaching up high without lifting your shoulders. And as you exhale, settle into those hips. Square and level your hips forward, keeping your back leg straight. Adding on yogis, eagle arms on the right. So first bringing your right arm underneath your left, elbows in line with your shoulders. Start squeezing your arms firmly together and drawing your hands away from your head. Keeping your legs strong. One more breath. Adding on lunge squats from here. Let's take an inhale, strengthen your front leg. And as you exhale, lunge squat, hovering your back knee. Inhale, straighten your legs. Exhale into your squat. Inhale, exhale, squat. 3 more times, just like that. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, squat. Inhale, straighten your legs. Exhale, lunge squat. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back into your crescent lunge. Release your arms. Feel free to shake out through your arms and extend your arms up overhead for one more full breath in. And as you exhale, releasing your hands down so you can flow your Chaturanga Dandasana. Blend those hands. Step back to plank position. Inhale, shifting your weight forward into your toes. Exhaling to your Chaturanga, hug those elbows in. Inhale, flip your feet. Lift open through the chest, your upper facing dog. Exhale, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, step or hop your feet forward. Inhale into your half lift. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale all the way up to standing, reaching your arms up high. And as you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, sweeping your arms out and up overhead. And as you exhale, coming to your forward fold. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. And as you exhale, plant those hands, stepping back, plank position. Well done, yogis. Slowly start moving on to your side plank on your right hand. So rolling your heels to the right, stacking your feet or feel free to modify your side plank. So first bringing your left hand onto your hip, engaging those abdominals, lift your hips and make sure you're firmly pressing away from your yoga mat. Maybe checking your wrist right under your shoulder. And then let's extend through your left fingertips, reaching up high. Keep lifting your hips, squeezing both legs together. Building strength in your body. Stay strong, staying in your side plank or adding on your tree pose variation. The sole of your foot on your right leg. Keep lifting, opening your left knee up towards the sky. Beautiful. Hold it here for one more breath. And when you're ready, start pivoting yourself and bringing your left knee in and up towards your torso. Just squeeze it one more time. And then bring your left foot between your hands. Rising to your high lunge, crescent lunge, Chandrasana. And with your exhalation, eagle arms on the left, wrapping your right arm underneath your left. Squeezing those arms firmly together. Settle into your crescent lunge, maybe a little bit deeper into those hips. One more cycle of breath. And then we will do again those lunge squats here, about 5 of those. So let's take an inhale to straighten your front leg. And as you exhale, bend your back knee and just hovering 1 or 2 inches above your yoga mat. Inhale to straighten, exhale, lunge. 3 more times, yogis, moving with your breath. Inhale, exhale, lunge. 2 more times, just like that. Inhale here, straightening both legs. Exhaling, hovering your back knee. One last one. Great job. Returning back, crescent lunge, holding here, squeezing your elbows. And then let's release eagle arms, sweeping your arms overhead. One more full breath in, reaching through your fingertips up high. And as you exhale, floating your arms down, planting your hands, step back to plank position and moving through your vinyasa, your Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, shifting your weight forward. Exhale, Chaturanga, always making sure you have your shoulders either in line with your elbows or above your elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press it back, down dog. Staying in your down dog. 3 deep breaths. Maybe noticing how you feel. One more cycle of breath. Now from your down dog, gliding, so rolling your spine to plank position. Slowly bend your elbows, lower all the way down onto your belly. Lift yourself onto your forearms for your Sphinx pose. So just take a moment here to relax your abdominal muscles, relax your glutes, your legs. Also giving nice stretch for your abdominals. Nice gentle heart opening pose. Loop your shoulder blades down to carry your back, and from the pressing into your forearms to open through the chest, maybe a little bit more. Slightly tuck your chin under, finding a nice long neck, and staying in the Sphinx pose for a couple of nice deep breaths. Slowing down your heartbeat, slowing down your breath. Beautiful. One more cycle of breath here in your Sphinx pose. And when you're ready, let's bring your hands back under your shoulders so you can press yourself to tabletop position and then into your down dog. From your downward facing dog, moving to a three-legged dog. So first lift your right leg up. You can point your toes and really lift through your toes up towards the sky. Take one more breath in. And with your exhalation, finding pigeon pose, yogi. So bringing your right knee towards your right wrist. Release your hips down. Extend your left leg long behind. Make sure you have your back toes straight. And just take a moment to level your hips. So slightly pulling your right hip crease back. Flexing your right foot to protect your knee. And first staying on your hands or on your fingertips, lengthening through the spine, opening through the chest, softening your shoulders down from your ears. And then if you would like, you can release your torso forward and down into your sleeping pigeon. So walking your hands out in front of you. So either your arms extended forward or feel free to fold your hands under your forehead and release your head down. Relax those shoulders, your neck. Let your chest, your heart melt down. And just staying in your pigeon pose for about 5 long breaths. Let's take one more breath here in your pigeon pose. And then you can slowly start moving out of the pose, coming back onto your hands. And let's tuck your left toes under so you can lift your right leg up high again into your three-legged dog. Feel free to shake out your right leg. And then when you are ready, start bending your right knee, opening into your scorpion. So opening your hips, stacking your right hip over your left. Square those shoulders, so staying strong in your arms. And then with your next exhalation, releasing your right leg back into your downward facing dog. Let's even it out on the left side. Inhaling to three-legged dog, lifting your left leg up. And as you exhale, finding your pigeon pose on this side. So take your time to settle in, leveling those hips, finding nice long spine, and maybe checking your back leg, extending through your toes back. And then slowly start folding your torso forward and down, finding your sleeping pigeon. Settle into this pose. And again, staying here for about 5 mindful and deep breaths. Beautiful yogis. Let's take one more breath here. And then you can start making your way out of the pose, tucking your right toes under, lifting your left leg up, shake it out, and then start opening. Scorpion pose, opening through those hips, lift your left knee up high towards the sky by pulling your heel towards your glutes. Beautiful. Slowly release and bring your left leg back into your downward facing dog. Now from your downward facing dog, bend your knees, coming to tabletop position, but this time just hovering your knees above the floor, about 1 or 2 inches. So engaging those abdominals, again from the pressing away from the ground, keeping your spine nice and long, slightly pulling your navel in and up towards the spine. Very nice. Let's release, bringing your knees back on the mat. And then from here, just coming to a seated position. So come sitting on your heels and shift your hips onto one side. Extend those legs in front of you for seated forward fold. So first flex your feet, drawing your toes towards your body. As you inhale, extend your arms up overhead, and with your exhalation, start tilting your pelvis forward and folding your torso forward and down. Make sure you're folding your torso from your hips, not from your lower back. So feel free to bend those knees as much as you would like. Being mindful of your lower back, maybe holding your toes, your feet, maybe resting your hands on your shin. And if you have your knees bent, you can just allowing your spine to round, releasing your head down, and take a couple of nice breaths here. And then you can slowly start rolling your spine back upright and lower yourself down onto your back. And then start holding your knees and pulling your knees towards your torso. You might want to start rocking side to side, giving your lower back a little massage. Well done, everyone. Your final resting pose, Shavasana. So extend your legs out long, let your toes relax and roll open. Open your arms wide apart, turning your palms facing up. Close your eyes. As you are lying down here, notice your breath moving in and out of your body. And every time you exhale, see if you can let go of the weight of your arms, your legs, head, and the whole body. And when you're ready, please take your time and really slowly start moving out from your Shavasana, bringing gentle movements back to your body. Maybe extending those arms overhead. Then let's bend your knees, roll onto one side, your fetal position. So you can slowly bring yourself up to a seat. Let's bring your hands to your heart, Anjali Mudra, for a moment of gratitude for yourself, for finding time for your yoga practice. And when you're ready, you can slowly start opening your eyes. Thank you so much, everyone, for practicing with me. I bow to all of you. Namaste.